Alright. Good morning. So yesterday we did the oil cooler in the black Ford. It's all together, all good. I do need, we got to change the thermostats out. I think one of the thermostats is sticking closed because when you're driving, the coolant temperature is bouncing 6 degrees and the oil temperature is a little elevated. So it's telling me that we're not moving enough coolant water like we're supposed to. And that will happen if you have one thermostat stuck and only one working. There's a reason why these trucks have two, because there's a lot of water they have to move through these engines. That's why they have such a radiator the size of a Mack truck in the front of these things. So we're gonna dive off into that. Excuse me. A lot of crap in the back of my throat today. But so we're gonna put a new thermostat on it, and then probably a new coolant sensor, a new oil temp sensor, just for shits and giggles, because those sensors are 18 years old. We might as well change them out. And then this one, we're going to tear this one apart today, so yay. Yeah, it won't be that bad. It just kind of sucks that we just did this, but until we get, I already got the new pump, we got all the new sensors, so it should just be straight, pull it apart, pull the H-pop out, put it back together. That's what it should be, right? So hopefully that's what it is going to be. Well, it's almost time for a new air filter. I guess I'll order one of those too. So yeah, that's where we're at. This one needs a new degas bottle too. You can see it's kind of, it just doesn't look too good. That's all right, right? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm debating if I should just go ahead and change that, honestly. I don't think it would hurt. But that's what we're going to do, though. So we're going to go ahead and tear this truck apart. Yeah, like I said, even though we just recently did it. And I think it's only like 1,000 miles ago we had it apart. Just to have the sensor fail again. So we're going to do that. Like I said, I got the new pump and new sensors. We are going to experiment a little bit with the metering valve. I got a metering valve. It's not even from an American vehicle remotely. See if I can show it here. Yeah, this guy. It's kind of wonky, right? So, from what I can tell, it's pretty much the same as the factory one, but we'll see. So it's either going to work or it's not. If it doesn't work, we're going to pull everything back apart. So I hope it does, because I do not want to pull everything back apart at all. But we will do so if that's what we have to do. So that's what we're going to do. That's the plan today. Sole plan today is to only fix this truck. We don't have anything else to fix anyway. That's waiting on the computer. I may, the engine for this truck is sitting in another truck that's about 2,000 yards that way. So I may go try to fire that one up, see if we can't get it over here. We got to diagnose a little bit. I think there's like an injector starting to miss on it, so we're gonna look at that, and then see what's going on there. And hopefully it's just something real small. Probably not. Hopefully not a lifter, right? But that's what we're gonna do, so we can get this truck running and then get it sold, get it out of the way. That's kind of the big problem. It's just in my way of my work spot. I got 2 dead trucks that can't move currently, unless we drag them. But that's what we're gonna do, though. So I'm ready to start driving this thing again. I miss it. The interior smells so good because it's just been sitting in the sun, cooking with my air freshener that's hanging from the mirror. Ah, yeah, that guy. But yeah, pretty clean truck, huh? It's probably one of my favorite purchases yet, especially for the money I spent. This is probably the best truck, and of course, so we got the wheels for it, we got the lift kit for it. And all I need to do is just overhaul the front end. That's the hold up, because that's not something I really want to do particularly. Because more money, they gotta buy tires. So we're gonna save our pennies a little bit longer and then do it. I think probably see, this is what, February, so maybe towards the end of March. That's probably when I'll go ahead and do it. Because the front end's still good. I mean, it's got slack. The track bar needs to be replaced. There's tire ends kind of worn out, but the ball joints and hubs are still good for now. So You know, anybody who knows me, as I'm cheap, so I'll milk it till it can't be milked anymore. But that's the plan. So let's go ahead and start tearing this thing apart. Oh, happy day. Alright, so this is the update where we're at. This is an hour and a half into it, just about, so you can tell the injection pump's already out. This is the K16 out of this truck. Now, granted, this is the factory pump. This pump came with this truck. And these two sensors, the metering valve and the pressure valve, are out of this engine, which it lasted a whole whopping 1,000 miles. So the code says the volume valve, which I'm assuming, if it's by Siemens logic, is the pressure valve. But either way, doesn't matter. That's out. And here's the reman. So again, like I said before, reman pump. But these are brand new sensors that I got. We're trying them out. Not really so much trying the pressure valve, but the metering valve. This is going to be the Easter egg if it works or not. Part of me says put the other one back in it. but part of me is like, shit on it, let's roll with it kind of thing. So that's where we're at. So like I said, we're just going to get the RTV cleaned up. We're going to wipe everything down, and then we're going to set this heavy bastard back in there, get it bolted up, get the harness hooked up, get everything settled down, remarried, and then yeah, so we are going to go ahead and reseal this joint again. I think she's got a little bit of movement. I'm just going to do it for good measure because, I mean, it's out, we might as well. Again, these turbos are brand new, they ain't even got 1,000 miles on them, so that's the plan. And like I said, we're just waiting on thermostats and stuff for that truck, which I think they said will be here around 1:30-ish, give or take. Really ain't going to be that bad to do. Just to see if we can. So all we're going to do is pull this upper radiator hose off, and there's 4 8mm bolts that hold the clamp for the thermostat, and we'll pull it off. So, and we're also going to change, I think I'll go ahead and change the thermostat or coolant temperature sensor, which I got to locate it again. Pretty sure it goes right in there somewhere, but look at that. I think that's really it. That's really it. So we'll have this one back together here very soon. Again, hopefully that metering is how it works. If it does, it, you know, praise the Lord. If it doesn't, we'll just pull it back apart and put the other one back on. I say that like it's a simple thing. It's really not, but that's what we're going to do. We need to go through the wonderful process of bleeding this truck down again. We have to bleed the whole system because that pump case has a little bit of test fuel in it, but it is empty. So, yeah. All right. Well, as much as I want to sit here and delay this more because I really don't want to do it, let's go ahead and do it. Let's get all red back up and running so we can proceed to. Every time I try to do a front end lift and all this stuff on it, something wants to give out. So, and I really want to get that lift on this truck because it would look pretty good, I think, with the wheels I picked out for it. And we got ranch hands too. We got to have powder coated. So, we'll see. Let's get after it. Alright, so bad news is the fuel volume valve that I put in the truck is not going to work. So I'm going to pull this thing back apart tomorrow. It sucks, but it's alright, is what it is. I'm going to reuse the gaskets as it doesn't even have 10 miles on it. So that's what we're going to do though. Tomorrow we'll be back first thing in the morning. We're going to rip it all right back apart real quick. Put it right back together. So I'm going to put the original fuel volume valve, not the original one, but the newer one. They came with the reman pump. We're going to put that on there. It sucks. It was an experiment. We tried it. We failed. It is what it is. Because I guess the volume valve, it's whatever it's calibrated for. The specs are so off, it won't even. You shut the truck off and start it back up. It will not start back up. So it will start up, and then the pressure fades off because it's not giving it enough fuel volume. Also, when you're going down the road and you're pinning it, it's about 3,000 pounds shy of what the desired is. So it's not giving me anything over. Highest I got it to was 18,000. I need to get 24, so it's all good. The pressure valve's working fine. It's responding the way it's supposed to. It's just the volume valve's not giving it what it wants. So it's hot. It's going to cool down. We're going to get back at it tomorrow. It is what it is. Sucks, but you win some, you lose some. I'll pull it back apart and we'll get it right. So that's where we're at. But I'm probably not gonna record tomorrow, or at least record me doing it. If I just did it right, it's gonna be the same exact thing. So that's where we're at though. So till the next one.